Welcome back to the Deep Dive.
Good to be here.
Today, we're jumping into something pretty enigmatic, the Nephilim.
Mm-hmm. And our focus comes from, well, just one specific text today. It's titled Texto Pegado,
Right. And this text introduces them straight away as Los Nephilim, los gigantes prohibidos.
which translates to the Nephilim, the forbidden giants.
Exactly. And that label, forbidden, right off the bat, it just, adds this layer of intense mystery, doesn't it?
It really does. I mean, the term Nephilim itself, you often find it in older texts referring to, well, beings of considerable size, maybe power.
Sure. Giants, basically.
Yeah, giants. But then immediately tagging them as forbidden giants, that really amps up the intrigue.
So our mission today, our deep dive, is really to unpack what that specific description suggests, especially since, well, the text doesn't give us much else to go on.
Precisely. It's quite focused.
Okay, so the text jumps right in. Los Nephilim, los gigantes prohibidos. What strikes you most about defining them like that so directly?
Well, it's the choice, isn't it? Defining them not just by their size, which giant covers, but by this status, prohibited.
Yeah.
It's not just saying they were big, it's saying there was some kind of boundary there, a restriction, something you shouldn't engage with, maybe.
Off limits.
Exactly, off limits. And even without any explanation why, that word alone, forbidden, kind of speaks volumes about how they might have been seen.
That whole off limits idea is really gripping.
Hmm.
It just immediately makes you ask, well, why?
Mm-hmm.
What could make a giant forbidden? Was it something they did? Something about, I don't know, where they came from, their nature?
And the text, it gives us nothing on that.
Nothing, just silence.
Yeah.
Which really plays into that whole mysterious vibe.
It absolutely does. Often in these kinds of ancient stories, when something's labeled forbidden, it points towards like a disruption, maybe upsetting the natural order or breaking some kind of law.
Divine law, or
Or-
just societal rules.
Could be either or both. The text doesn't specify. But that tag, forbidden, it strongly hints that the Nephilim in this narrative probably crossed some kind of fundamental line.
Okay, so aside from this really potent phrase, gigantes prohibidos, the text gives us zip, nada.
That seems to be the case, yes. Just that core identification.
Does that lack of information tell us anything, do you think? The silence itself.
Oh, absolutely. I think it does.
Hmm.
The fact that it doesn't explain their origins or what they look like beyond being giants or specifically why they were prohibited, that becomes part of the narrative itself.
How so?
Well, the text is choosing to show us the Nephilim through this very specific, very narrow lens. They are massive and they are off limits, full stop. You could say, expertise in this narrative style is in what it doesn't say. It maximizes curiosity, really emphasizes the mystery by holding back.
It's like the text almost assumes you already know Nephilim means big, maybe powerful figures.
Yeah, perhaps.
But then it immediately twists that expectation by framing them as forbidden. It's efficient,
Yeah.
creates instant intrigue.
Exactly. It deliberately withholds the why, which just fuels speculation, doesn't it?
Totally. What kind of giants were they that got slapped with that label? What did it mean for them or for anyone interacting with them?
Right. The text opens all these questions but offers no easy answers. That's pretty central to creating a sense of mystery.
Okay, so let's try and pull this together then. Based only on this source, Texto Pegado,
Mm-hmm.
the Nephilim are presented as gigantes prohibidos,
Mm.
forbidden giants.
Yeah.
Which tells us, okay, they were probably huge, and two, their existence or maybe their actions were considered taboo, off limits somehow.
But the specific reasons why remain completely unspoken in this particular text. A mystery.
That sums it up well. A powerful label used to create this immediate sense of otherness.
Enigma.
Couldn't phrase it better. So that brings